Philosophy and ethics. Ethics can be defined as the moral values, rules, or standards governing the conduct of a particular group or culture. Together they influence the set of values you adopt to define your own ethics. Being personally ethical means acting in accordance with your own ethics. Ethics is the study of morality in which recognizes traits that are good as well as those that are bad. There are three approaches to ethics. These are normative theory, what people believe to be right and wrong; metaethics concerns the nature of moral statements; and applied ethics, discussing moral issues such as abortion. Ethics also looks at morality as a system of ethical beliefs about how issues, actions, and people can be good or bad, moral or amoral. Our actions can also be right ethically or morally, or wrong ethically or morally. How important are ethics in today's society? They help us recognize ethical issues, resolve conflict, act in accordance with your values, and communicate reasons for your actions. The first type of ethics is the teleological argument. The teleological approach means having to do with the design or purpose of something, such as how a clock tells time or how a vessel is the purpose of shipbuilding. This argument is masterminded by none other than the great Aristotle. He believed that in order to obtain the good things in life, we need to follow a rational path of thinking. Aristotle said that character may almost be called the most effective means of persuasion. He believed that by habitually using reasoning in everyday life, we develop our individual character. Along with good character, the habits one develops towards their individual character are called virtues. Wisdom is knowing what to do next, but virtue is doing it out of habit. Aristotle also believed in a concept known as the doctrine of the mean. This means that humans should avoid excess and seek moderation. The second ethical approach is known as deontology. Deontology is the study of duty. Immanuel Kant is the master behind deontology. Kant's ethics seek to find the good. The good is the aim of the moral life. Kant believed that a human act is morally good when it is done for the sake of our duty. In deontology, Kant saw two ways we come to know things: theoretical reason and practical reason. This is how we come to know how laws of nature govern human behavior versus helping to understand how people make choices. Theoretical reason tells us the effect of alcohol consumption on the body, while practical reason tells us that we ought not to drink and drive. With these two concepts, freedom of choice is not an issue. For starters, make a list of 4 things that you feel you should do even if there is no direct obvious benefit to yourself. Example, tidy your room. By doing so, you are moving toward a practical certainty, the way in which Kant intends ethical beings to act. Kant said, "May you live your life as if the maxim of your actions were to become universal law." He believed that duty is determined by the maxims according to which we act. Finally, Kant saw 3 areas of interest in which we base our good. These are God, freedom, and immortality. The third and final approach to ethics is known as relational ethics. The man behind this concept is Emmanuel Levinas. Levinas believed that the infinite good is God. His central question was, what is the good? His answer, God's love is good. With that, relational ethics draws one individual to respond to the human face. The face arouses the goodness within. The face makes us responsible. We see traces of God in the human face. Levinas said that the human face reveals the encounter with one another, particularly with the eyes. There are 3 similarities between each approach to ethics. These are, people are ethical, all 3 search for the good, and all 3 touch on an aspect of Christian ethics. Some distinguishing features are as follows. The teleological approach is purpose-driven, deontology is duty-driven, and relational ethics is relationship-driven. Ethics, also known as moral philosophy, is a branch of philosophy that involves concepts of right and wrong behavior. Thank you.